Fishing. It's one of those pastimes I never quite got. I think it's what men do to get away from their girlfriends and their wives most of the time, but maybe I've misunderstood it. In Minecraft, it is way, way more. It is a great way of getting some really strange and interesting things, which is why I'm going to show you how to make an awesome, probably the best ever AFK fish farm in Minecraft. Don't you go anywhere. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening and good night, depending what time you're watching this next farm tutorial from me, Avomance. And today we're doing something that I've not actually done very much of before. We're going to do an AFK fish farm. This is by popular demand and I thought I'd have a bit of a go at it. Now this design, I'm going to be honest, this is not my own brainchild. Where the actual start of this design, the original creator of this design, is lost in the Minecraft Infinity World dust fog. It's gone. But I do know that Skippy Gaming and Xisumavoid did do a variation of it, so I'm going to do a variation of it too. It seems only right that we all share in the genius that is this AFK farm, and it works on PC and console. I don't know about PE, but it does work on Wii U, so not sure. If it works on PE, let me know downstairs in the comments. That would be really, really good to know. But it definitely works on console and on PC. And it is super, super survival friendly. Properly, almost no blocks whatsoever. Now, I'm not going to tell you in this tutorial how to do the AFK bit of the AFKing. But there is a really, really good tutorial by Xisumavoid. So I'm going to link that in the description below, along with the two tutorials that Xisumavoid and Skippy have done that's similar to this as well. They'll all be linked in the description below if you want to go and have a look at them. But don't do that yet. Come and have a look at me making it. It is so easy. It's seriously, seriously survival friendly. I kid you not. All you need is 2 chests, 1 hopper. All right, it's a little bit of iron. Can come and ain't that much. 2 slabs. I'm using cobblestone, so it's dirt cheap. 6 structural blocks. I thought I'd use oak wood because they're dead easy. An iron door. A bucket of water. 2 tripwire hooks. Redstone. Just 1 bit. A note block. And a bit of string. That is it. And of course what you need is a fishing rod to do your fishing with. That is all you need. Let's get on with this tutorial. You do not need a lot of room for this. So you don't need a lot of resources and you don't need a lot of room. Dig yourself a trench, a 2 wide trench, and stick yourself a double chest in there. Get yourself a hopper and into this back end of the chest, press crouch, shift click into the back of the chest. That is the hardest bit of the whole build, is being the shift clicking thing. And then stick 1 slab there, and then here you need to kind of get 1 slab up and then have a slab there, so you can get rid of those 2. They're just kind of structural blocks, so you could maybe build those up with wool if you didn't want to have to mine out your cobblestone, which would be properly lazy, quite frankly. And then get yourself a structure block one side of that hopper, another structure block the other side of that hopper, and then here you want to build like a zigzag shape. Whoops, I just deleted it because I was too eager. So there, build yourself a zigzag shape out like that. And then another one on this side out like that. So you can see it's kind of like a V shape on the back of that. Then walk up on here, get yourself your iron door. And you want to be placing your iron door right kind of here. So it's right up against the back of that hopper. So if I come around the back side, you can see it's sort of on that side of the square. And then in this here, you've now got your little recess that you can put your water bucket. Except again, make sure you shift click, not like me, who's a nana. Then get your water bucket in there. And that, believe it, is your lake or your pond or your river that you're going to be doing your fishing in. Get your trip hooks, stick 1 on there, 1 on there. Then you need your string. Get your string onto those tripwire hooks like that. That is now kind of set, really. And then we just got to do the bits and pieces at the back, and that's even easier. So we are literally just a few blocks away from having this little puppy finished. So you want to come up and get a block there. That's going to be a usable block, and then you want to block behind the top of the door like that. You don't want that block there, and you don't need that block there either. And then just to get another structural block, so you could use like wool or something that was easy to mine out if you wanted to, get a block there, just so you can place the note block there. And that makes for a really nice tune that kind of mentally prepares you for the fact that you're fishing when you're AFK. It kind of do 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 do. Yeah, I know it's just noise, but actually it's really quite handy, and I much prefer that note block being right there. It makes perfect sense. And then just stick your redstone there. That redstone will then open the door when the tripwire is, well, tripped, and the tripwire will trip when you catch a fish. that opens the door, which basically then resets the fishing rod, so you just keep whacking it in AFK, bang 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 bang, cast, catch, job is a good one. So that is the end of the structure bit. So before we have a test, I need to talk to you about your fishing rod, because actually your fishing rod is really, really important. You can just use a bulk standard fishing rod with nothing on it, no enchantments, whatever. You don't have to have anything really posh. But I do recommend that you have at least mending on your fishing rod if you are going to have a long AFK session. And by long, I mean like overnight whilst you go in bed, or go have your tea, or go to school, or whatever it is you do. You can AFK this like mad whilst you're away for hours if you've got mending on it, because the XP that you get from catching the fish mends the rod, and it doesn't get broken. And that means you come back home, or you've had your tea, whatever it is, you've gone to see your gran, and you come back and you're still fishing. Happy days. And also, if you get lure on it, that just makes it that little bit more efficient, because it reduces the time between catching fish just a little bit, but over a long period of time that makes a big difference to the number of fish that you catch. On the subject of catching fish, actually most people don't do an AFK fish farm because they want to catch fish. No, of course they don't. They probably got a cattle farm or a meat farm or something like that, or a wheat farm, which, by the way, you can see my tutorials for in this farm series. Link should be on the screen somewhere, and definitely in the description below. Go and have a look at them. But you're looking for treasure, mostly things like enchantment books, but you can also get name tags and saddles and all other kinds of really nice stuff. But enchanting books is what you're really, really looking for here. So if you want to do that, use Luck of the Sea, which everybody says is a really, really pants enchantment. But I'll tell you what, it increases the chance of you getting treasure just a little bit. Decreases the chance of you getting fish just a little bit. But who cares? Who wants fish? They smell. You want just a little bit more chance of getting treasure. And as a result of that little bit more chance, you will have just a little bit more treasure by the end of a long session. It's got to be worth it, right? That's why we put a double chest in there, because in a long session, you're going to feel that, baby. Believe me. Right, shall we crack on and have a bit of a test? I think we should. On my rod, I have got, as I say, you can see here, Luck of the Sea, Lure and Mending, simply because they were the enchantment books that are in inventory when you're in creative, so that's why the levels are there. Shall we have a go? Right, so we're in front of our farm. I'm just going to open my chest. You can see it's completely empty chest, absolutely nothing in it. We're going to position ourselves on this bottom slab, just like that. You can see, so we're right up against that top slab, and we're going to aim at the top of this iron door, and we're going to lob our fishing pole at it, and we're going to keep our finger on the right click button, or whatever it is you use on console or whatever, to cast your rod, and just keep it down, and you're going to hear the tune. So can you hear the tune? That's awesome. So you just have your rod out like that. You see we just caught something, and you keep going the rod exactly like that, and you're AFK. Maybe you've gone to see your gran now, or you've gone to school and your teacher's teaching you something about the American Civil War, or something about World War II, or maybe something about geography, or maybe even something about fishing. And what's happening all the while at home, you are catching fish on your AFK fish farm. So I've just been doing that for a couple of minutes. Now a couple of minutes ain't long on an AFK fish farm. So yeah, all right, go give me back, for goodness sake. There we go. And open up this, and we've also got, look, we've got two fish. We've got a raw salmon and we've got a puffer fish. So let's get rid of them, and we're going to start again. What we're going to do, we're going to do a bit of an AFK session, and I'm going to time an AFK session for, I don't know, should we say 15 minutes of AFKing is what I'm going to do. 15 minutes of AFK. And we're going to see what 15 minutes of AFK with this type of thing is going to give us. And it will be actually quite an interesting little exercise. So let's have a go. And we're going to film 15 minutes starting from now. So there we've been going for exactly 15 minutes. I timed it. I have faith in my iPhone. Now, I've not looked in here, so I'm actually a little bit nervous to find what's happened. Otherwise, that's 15 minutes of my life completely wasted. But shall we have a look in this chest? 15 minutes of AFKing with this rod has given us quite a few bits, actually. Look at this. We've got quite a lot of fish. So we've got 36 raw fish, 11 raw salmon, 11 puffer fish, a name tag, a tripwire hook, bizarrely, a bone, 3 clownfish, an infinity bow, 2 bits of leather, an unbreaking 3 bow, and 3 lily pads. That's not bad for 15 minutes. So if you imagine, we've not got any spell books, which is a bit of a shame. We've only been going for 15 minutes, for goodness sake. If you went off to visit your gran and you were gone for like 4 hours or something, that's a really long time to visit your gran, isn't it? I mean, you'd be really bored. But actually, you might find you've got loads and loads of stuff in that large chest. It would be very, very good. And that is one fish farm that we've smartened out just a little bit, that we put a bit of a frame around it and a roof. Although you've got to beware, because if you put anything over the top of it, it ain't going to work. It's got to be able to see the sky. Really, really important that water can see the sky directly above it. So you can do it underground as long as it can see the sky right upwards, straight up from above the water. But I've also put some wooden posts and some little stone buttons and a little bit of a stone brick skirt around it, just to make it look that little bit nicer, and some signs with some little fishies in, which I've now got because I've caught them in my fish farm. You can make this even more efficient if it's raining. It really, really likes it when it's raining. You catch way more fish, something like 40% or something more catches when it is raining, which is absolutely awesome. So if you're AFKing away in survival and it rains, that's a good thing, not a bad thing. So fingers crossed that'll happen for you. This is really survival friendly. Comments below, let me know what you think of it. What did you do in 15 minutes? What did you catch? That would be really, really interesting. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, make sure you do hit that like button. It'll be great to see. How many likes should we go for this one? Let's go for 712 likes on this one. 712 likes is the target. Let's see if we can't smash that. Hopefully you're one of those. And if you're after 712, thank you very much as well. Also, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that sub club button. It would be great to see you on the sub club list, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.